Today I'm going to be taking this apart, and this is a 15.6-inch screen from a late 2018 MacBook Pro. Now the reason I have this to take apart is because a customer has actually managed to break it by shutting something in between the screen and the chassis of the laptop. And this is a very expensive screen. It's about 450 quid shipped from China. And I was interested to see what sort of a panel they're using in this, but also I just wanted to see what was inside it. Now I haven't watched any videos on how to take these things apart. I don't even know if you're supposed to. Probably not, judging by the look of it. I don't think the panel itself is available on its own, but once I get it apart I can see if it's got a model number on it and I can Google that and have a look. Now I'm not really sure how to actually take this apart, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat the entire back of it on my new heating table that I've just bought, and that is a Mechanic ET20. Now this video isn't sponsored by them or any of that kind of stuff, but as it came in today I thought it'd be nice to see if I can use it to loosen up the glue on this screen. So first thing I'm going to do is turn it on, and now that that's reached 100 I'm just going to leave it for a quarter of an hour, 20 minutes just to stabilize and heat the whole screen up. There's a lot of clicking that goes on with this particular unit. I'm surprised it doesn't use a solid state relay, but it's definitely a real relay that it's using in there. I will probably do a teardown of this unit now I've got it. Oh, I've also got a Short Killer Pro turning up from China in a couple of weeks, so I'm going to have a bit of a play around with that on camera as well. And I'm going to be relying on conduction to heat the surface as much as possible on the rear of this screen. And while I'm doing this and waiting for this to heat up properly, I fitted a new 40mm fan into my X-Soldering Pro soldering station, and it is a lot quieter now. I'm going to turn it on now and you can see what you think compared to the previous video. So those just in standby. I'm just going to lift the hand pieces, both of them out. And that is both of them up to temp. And you can just about hear it. It's really nice, and it's still chucking out plenty of air. And I think that's probably hot enough now, so I'm going to try attacking it and seeing where it opens. Now along the bottom here I can see this strip here looks a little bit raised, so I might be able to pry that up. And of course the nice thing about this teardown is it doesn't matter if I break it. Let's see if I can get under there. Ooh. Oh, I don't know what that is. That just, you know, I was expecting that to be plastic and it's not. I'm not quite sure what that's made of. I think I'm going to have to hold it with a bit of a tea towel because it's still quite warm. Oh, I wonder what that is. I can see the chip on glass bits now. Wow. So it does, yeah, it does peel off okay. Let's zoom down a little bit. Oh, that's getting quite warm now. What a massive surprise. So I wonder, I bet you this screen is glued onto the back of this. Or I bet you it's glued in. Still don't know what this stuff is. I wonder if it's glass. Do you know, it might be glass. Let's see if I can get any more of it off, because I'm not going to be able to do much if I can't get that out. I can see a screw there as well. wonder if I can get some tweezers underneath here. Yeah, that's glass. Interesting. That's really surprised me, that has. Seems an odd choice of material to use. You know, I thought this would just peel right off, nice and easy, but I was wrong about that. And this is a little bit of glue that goes all the way along there. And that's that off. Okay. So I think the next thing to do is, I don't know, probably undo all those screws. See if we can get these screws out then, shall we? There's quite a few of them. As you'd expect. Is that a different one? No. Took apart the MacBook Pro, that the new screen for this went on, and I took that apart the other day, and I think it had some like 12 screws just holding down the antenna array in it. Ridiculously over-engineered, in my opinion. Can't get into that one. Let's spin this round, see if I can see a little bit clearer. Now, how do I get this out? I wonder if I can just leave that up there. I wonder if this rubber bit just, looks like the rubber bit comes out. Okay. Yeah, this isn't going to be non-destructive, that's for certain. Okay, so the rubber bit's out now. Yeah, straight away that's... Yeah, that is glued to the back there. It must be glued more around the sides then, because that's lifting out quite freely. I just saw the, yeah, literally that is glued all the way through. can't even get behind it at all with a spudger. I can see the spreaders of the screen. Wow, what could possibly go wrong with hundreds of bits of glass potentially being able to spring everywhere? This is a very integrated piece of equipment. Yeah, I can't get under the back of it at all. It must be all glued in. Oh, look. Bit of diffuser there. Nice. All the way under there. Trying not to burn myself, of course. That'd be ideal. Wow, that is so thin. Let's pick out a bit of reflector. There we go. But now I reckon I can just pop this all the way out now. There we go. So that is the screen part of it. It's like it's a bit silicone-y actually. Right, we're in for a penny, in for a pound. I'm just going to cut those cables. Wow. Look at that. We have more spreaders here and reflectors. Oh, that's quite brittle, that one. Okay. Just down the bottom here is the row of backlight LEDs. All along there. Ooh. It's almost like the screen is kind of just built straight on there. No, look, because that's part of the screen, look. Because that's going onto the PCB where the LEDs are. And this is going up the top to the webcam. And then we've got this bit of plastic here for some reason. Not quite sure what that's doing. Let's take that off. Ooh, okay. Got a bit of plastic over the logo. That's where the logo is on the back. So we can take that out. I'll take that off. Oh, is that where is there an antenna under there? No, that's on IMAX, isn't it? I guess that's just provides spacing or something for the back of the screen. I mean, that is an ultra thin screen, but really it seems to be more glued in. It was glued in more kind of round the sides here than on the back there, and these must be there just to kind of hold the screen so it doesn't kind of flap about, I guess. You know, these are normally built into the screen, the backlight LEDs, but they're actually on the back of this, so the screen is sort of made into this back panel rather than being like a wholly separate thing. Of course, we've got no way of telling who made the screen. I can't see any markings anywhere that would give me an insight into who made it. I wonder whether it's worth taking this PCB down the bottom here out and see if there's any markings. I don't even know if I can get it out. I don't think I can even get that out. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, so the backlight is stuck on the bottom there. Yeah, the screen is literally, it's just made into the back of this. Maybe that's how they get it so thin, I would imagine. And aside from the rather crappy 720p webcam up there, that's pretty much all there is to it. So that's what's inside a MacBook Pro 15-inch LCD panel. If you've enjoyed watching me tear down the most expensive screen we've ever had to buy for a laptop, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.